What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on the Analysis Playground going live on YouTube. And we're going to just talk about how the San Antonio Spurs gave the Cleveland Cavaliers a scare tonight. The Cavaliers ended up going up big, the Spurs ended up battling back, and then the Cavaliers had to figure out a way to win this game late to be able to beat the San Antonio Spurs. I love that the Cavaliers have gotten into a lot of those games and still never cratered, and they were still able to figure out how to get it done the right way. And they have done that throughout the entire season. That's why they haven't won, that's why they haven't lost that much this year. Because of that, this is a tough team to put away. This is a tough team to keep down, and this is a team that's going to fight. This was the first time they played the Spurs this season. They play again next month. And that will be the ability for the Cleveland Cavaliers to sweep the Spurs. But if the Spurs win it, it don't really mean much because the Cavaliers are going to be locked into that number one spot by then, based off their record right now. And it wouldn't really matter if they win or lose that one anyway, because Celtics ain't catching them. But it does matter when you look at the OKC Thunder. You still want to have the number one team spot in the NBA so you can have home court advantage throughout the entire playoffs. Right now it's the Thunder, but the Thunder handled their business too, so the Cavaliers didn't make up no ground, unfortunately, for the Cavs fan that wanted them to do that tonight. But the Cavaliers are 59-14 and 31-5 at home, a ridiculously good record. And I do like the fact that they have one more game to win 60. That's a hard thing to do in the NBA. 31-41 for the Spurs and 12-24 on the road for their record. They lost this game 124-116. For the people that don't know or wanted to know, the Cavaliers are 30. They got 30 points and they beat the Spurs in the first quarter because they only allowed them to get 24. The Spurs came back in that second quarter 25-24 to beat Cleveland that quarter, and they also beat them in the third 34-32. But the fourth quarter is the one that matters the most, and Cleveland was able to win that one 38-33. And let's talk about the Spurs first, because the Spurs really hung in there even till the end, and I like that. And I like what I seen that what they was doing, and they have been a good team throughout the years. Not a great one, not a championship one, not a contender one, but they have been doing some things right, especially when they got Devin Vassell and those guys back, and Keldon Johnson and Wemby was playing at a great defensive player of the year level and still was putting up some good rebound offensive numbers. But here they are, still trying to compete each and every night and trying to get better at the same time. Harrison Barnes, 27 minutes, 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive, 2 assists, 2 steals, -6 and plus minus 10 points. Bismack Biyombo, 4 of 5 from the field, 6 boards, 2 of them was offensive, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 blocks, +5 and plus minus. He had 8 points. Um, it's crazy to still see him in the league. Like he's been a guy that's been on bad teams a lot throughout his career, and he does know that he can protect the rim. He's very fast, very quick with his feet and with his movements. He can recover good. That's why he's been a good shot blocker. Haven't been the greatest rebounder in his career, but he does know how to stay in the paint or close by it and try to finish with his quickness and his athleticism and his length and size. Christopher Emmanuel Paul only had 5 points because he went 2 of 10 from the field and 1 of 4 from 3. He also got 4 rebounds and 5 assists, and he had some nice pickpocket steals tonight, and he finished with 2, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, +4 and plus minus. Devin Vassell, 37 minutes, 7 of 15 from the field, 4 of 10 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 5 personal fouls, a -6 and plus minus. 22 points for him. He's the guy that's going to try to score as much as he can. They're going to give him the ball. He's going to find out a way to put the ball in the basket, even if it's from 3, even if it's getting to the basket, even if it's a mid-range stop and pop pull-up jumper. He has all those type of moves in his bag, and that's good to see. And Stephon Castle, he took the most shots on the team tonight. He was 9 of 23 from the field and 2 of 5 from 3. 2 of 6 from the free throw line. He also had 22 points, so it tied Devin Vassell for the most points for the Spurs tonight. He also did have 11 rebounds, which is really good. 7 of them was offensive, 8 assists, 1 steal, 3 turnovers, 4 personal fouls, a -1 and plus minus. He is the rookie of the year. Like, this guy been getting 20. He's been impacting the game in other ways. He's getting more efficient, and he's just playing a lot better and a lot more confidently down the stretch. And this is what they want him to do. We don't have Fox. We don't have Wemby. That just focus on our young players to improve them and grow them. And he's been groomed the right way, and he's learning from Chris Paul. He's learning from the coaching staff. His teammates are happy to have him, and they're trying to help him out too. And he's just soaking it all up, and you can just see the evolution of his game just by the beginning to now. And he looks like a much better player, and that's something that you love to see as a fan of the game of basketball, also as a Spurs fan if they are watching this video. But Stephon Castle, he is the real deal, and he was worth that swap in the draft. Sandro, 0-3 from the field for him. He took a bunch of threes and made no free throws, so he finished with 0 points. 2 rebounds for him, 3 assists, 1 steal, a +1 and plus minus. Julian Champagnie, 4-13 from the field, 3-9 from 3, but the 5-5 on the free throw line allowed him to get up to 16 points, 7 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 1 assist, 1 turnover. He was a -6 and plus minus. Jeremy Shohan did a good job too. 5-12 from the field, 1-3 from the 3-point line, 2-3 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 was offensive, 2 assists, 1 block, 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls, a -12 and plus minus 13 points. And Keldon Johnson, 7-16 from the field, 1-5 from 3, 2-2 from the free throw line. He came off the bench and got 17 points and 10 rebounds. 4 of his rebounds were offensive with 2 steals, 1 turnover, 4 personal fouls. And Blake Wesley played 14 minutes. He was 1-1 from the field. It was a 3. And that was all his attempts, no free throws either. 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, a -19 and plus minus. He finished with 3 points. Their bench has been great all season, in my personal opinion. These guys just mix the game up so well. They do so many different things. They play hard. They come at you. They can attack you inside. They can attack you outside. And they're just solid defenders too. So this is a bench that you can really like, in the future, especially if your starters develop and can stay healthy. Worst case scenario, you can trade them for somebody else that fit the team better, and then you would just be a team that improved. So this team got a lot of upside to it, basically what I'm saying. The rest of the guys did not play coach's decision. 43 of 106, 40% from the field, 14 of 43, 32% from 3, 16 of 21, 76% of the free throw line, 19 offensive rebounds, 50 total, 27 assists, 10 steals, 3 blocks, 10 turnovers, 20 personal fouls. And then the Cleveland Cavaliers, the team that won, they had to dig deep to get this one. Shows you that you can have a tough game any night. And the Cavaliers learned that 2 weeks ago when they lost 4 in a row, that the season might be coming to the end, but the team still want to beat you, and they're going to give you their best shot. And they got to be ready, and they've been better lately than they were 2 weeks ago. Dean Wayne with a 5 from the field. It was threes, 3 rebounds, 1 was offensive, -6 and plus minus 3 points. Jared Allen, 10 of 11 from the field, 9 of 11 from the free throw line, 29 points for him, 15 boards, 3 of them was offensive, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 turnovers, 1 personal foul, a +1 and plus minus. He's the player of the game. They win this game because the relentless attack of Jared Allen going to the paint and finishing strong and always finding a way to get the easiest shot in the game, which is a layup or a dunk, in my personal opinion, especially when you're that fast, that long, and that lanky, and you have the type of reach that he does and the bounce that he does. Darius Garland was 4 of 15 from the field. He 2 of 7 from 3, but he got it going a little bit in the fourth quarter to help them close this one out. 4 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive. He did have 9 assists, which was good to see, with 2 steals, 4 turnovers, 1 personal foul, +1 and plus minus. He only got held to 10 points, which is why the Spurs had a good chance of winning this one, because they did play good defense, like I said before. Donovan Mitchell, 8 of 18 from the field, 4 of 9 from 3, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, 25 points, 14 assists, a double-double for him. Man, that was a dominant game for Donovan Mitchell. This has been one of his better games, and it kind of got to the point where he was pushed to do this because how they defended him. and he read it and reacted the right way to be able to get the win for his teammates and his organization tonight and the fans. 8 boards, 3 on his offensive, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul. He was +6 and plus minus tonight. And Max Strus, he really shot the ball really good. He was 7 of 10 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3, 4 rebounds, 1 on his offensive, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, 3 personal foul, a -2 and plus minus 18 points. DeAndre Hunter continues to be one of their better players off the bench. 14 points for him, 6 of 15 from the field, 1 of 7 from 3. Didn't shoot the ball well from 3, but he did get 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 3 turnovers, 3 personal fouls in 31 minutes. That's a +9 and plus minus. He had a good game, in my opinion. His size and strength alone helps them out, but he also can score and space the floor too, and he also can create his own shot, which is everything you'll want in the wing, if I had to be honest, even though he didn't shoot the 3 ball that good tonight. Isaac Okoro was 4 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 personal foul, +10 and plus minus 9 points. Tristan Thompson played 8, 0 of 1 from the field, 4 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 1 block, 1 personal foul. He was a guy that only got 0 points tonight. Sam Merrill has been really good for them off the bench. Also, he was 5 of 13 from the field, 3 of 9 from 3. That continues tonight with 2 rebounds and 2 assists in a block. He only had 1 turnover and 3 personal fouls in 24 minutes. He was a +6 and plus minus. Javonte Green, 9 minutes, 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. 5 boards, 2 of them was offensive, 1 assist, 1 steal, a +15 and plus minus 3 points, and the rest of the guys did not play. Coach's decision. 46 of 99, 46% from the field, 17 of 48, 35% from 3, 15 of 18, 83% from the free throw line, 14 of them was offensive, 56 total, 33 assists, 7 steals, 5 blocks, 13 turnovers, and 14 personal fouls. And the Cavaliers fought and they got the win, and they was able to go out there and play it their way. Got some trouble in there, got a little ugly, got a little nasty, like Greg Popovich said, sometimes throughout this game. And it just show you how scrappy the Spurs can be. And they wanted this win too, and they made it, a tough one for the Cavaliers to get. But the Cavaliers ended up figuring out how to get it done, and they had fun along the way. They're a young team, so they're going to always be a little spunky. They're going to always be a team that's going to try to do the big home run play. But they also just learned that, especially under Kenny Atkinson, we don't really have to play that way. We just got to come with it, play the same possession, find a way to switch it up and mix it up throughout the game. And we have so many weapons on our team that it just makes us tough to cover and tough to prepare for and tough to continue to compete against for 4 quarters. And the Spurs just got dragged along a little bit. And the Cavaliers said, well, y'all just didn't have enough to do it throughout the entire 4th quarter, throughout the entire game. And it just caught up to y'all at the right moment, and we'll take our win. And that's how it goes sometimes. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, I do basketball conversation videos just like this about various other NBA-only topics. I also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. I also do mock draft and draft coverage in general. If you love that type of stuff, I got over 3,000 videos already on my channel that you can watch and you can enjoy if you love the game of basketball. And this was a game that made it fun to be a fan of the game. Other than that, hope you guys are staying blessed. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out. Thanks for making time for me on my channel to see what I have to say and my thoughts and show you what I think and believe, and keeping factually information too in these conversations about the game when I break it down to y'all. Other than that, stay blessed. Thank y'all for watching. Thanks y'all for supporting the channel over these years and supporting me as a man and having respect for me and wanting to see what I really have to say about the game. And other than that, I'm gone for now. Y'all stay blessed up. Peace out. I'll see y'all later today with more analysis, and I'm looking forward to that.